Hi folks, today we're going to take a look at a new frauditor to the channel, Kansas City Accountability, where he goes to a small post office and ends up learning the hard way that yes, they can trespass you. But before we start today's video, as always, a big thank you to all of my current and new channel members and subscribers. Without your guys' continuous ongoing support, I couldn't keep the channel going, so I want to thank you all personally from the bottom of my heart. And if you're new to the channel, please subscribe to the page. Leave a like and a comment because it really helps me with the algorithm. And if you can, please consider becoming a member. With all that being said, let's enjoy today's
City. We out here at the United States Post Office, North Kansas City, Gladstone on Berry Road. Let's see if they honor and respect. This is a very small office.
We gotta see if they still got them.
And like a moth to a flame, the frauditors find Poster 7. As we all know, Poster 7 says he can film for news gathering purposes in foyers, auditoriums, corridors, and auditoriums, as long as there's public meetings. And of course, he can film outside the building all he wants. But if he's filming for commercial purposes, which he is, he needs the express written permission of the postmaster, installation head, or a supervisor that can grant him the authority to do so. Also, I want to apologize in advance. I tried editing out the child's face that you're hearing in the background, but the frauditor moves the camera so much it is giving the software a hard time to match up with the speed.
Hi.
Hey, how you doing?
You doing okay? Are you in the post office, sir?
You said who?
Are you in the post office?
No.
Can I help you with anything?
No, I'm just recording.
For what purposes?
Just recording.
There's no soliciting on postal property, right?
It's no
There's
what?
no soliciting on postal property.
I'm not soliciting nothing.
I don't think they're comfortable with you recording them.
Well, they in public. They're in public.
They're not okay with you recording them, sir. Look at this young lady. She's turning the other way. She's not okay. She's uncomfortable. Please don't make my customers uncomfortable. Joseph, can you call help? I don't know. Can you call 911? I'm not doing that. Okay, Major. You call 911 if you have to. Oh. One second,
She said you can't record.
Oh.
I mean, I literally just walked in.
Yeah, go ahead and Joseph, call 911. I'll back you up. No problem.
Well, it doesn't matter if you just walked in there or not. You don't have the right to film in the post office without the express written permission of the post office installation head or the postmaster. And, well, if you want to continue to waste everybody's time and harass these people who are just trying to go about their daily business, you can be trespassed for disrupting the business of the post office.
Don't delete that. I'm a request that.
And
I don't know. I need to. I feel like they put it in there, but because I didn't come up here yesterday. And then what start date am I supposed to put it?
Just put it. I'm going to keep this myself.
So put the start date for
We
today.
literally just got in.
Just go through it and see if we have something.
In
But
the,
I'll check with her and see if she has any mail somewhere.
or if they put it in my door. I know last time they did, and the lady just put it in my door.
Basket to
Mommy, can I have a shake?
Yeah.
Can I have a shake?
Sir,
Yes.
what's your problem?
I don't have a problem.
Okay, and then.
I'll fix it for you.
Can I have a shake?
No.
Sir,
Mommy.
what's your problem?
I'll answer that question. He's fallen down the pathway of the frauditor. He's probably seen videos of Tyrant Terminator or LIA, Direct D, James Madison, or someone of their supporting channels, and thought, hey, I could do this and make a quick buck. It's not that hard. Not realizing that the majority of people who get into the frauditing community end up failing. They don't really make any money, and at most just ruin their futures with having an extensive criminal record full of petty charges.
What makes you think I have a problem? Huh? What makes you think I have a problem? Are you the postmaster?
No, I'm not the postmaster.
Is the postmaster here?
She's not.
She's
I
not?
work here.
Okay.
That's why I'm asking, what's your problem?
I don't have a problem, sir.
Then please walk out.
No, I'm gonna stay here. I have every right to be here.
But you don't have any right to record me.
I do. You just walked up to the camera, sir. You tweaking.
Can you take off your face if you think what you're doing is right? Can you take off your face?
Look how close you is. Why would I take my mask off?
Because you know what you're doing is not right, so you can't put your face out.
Gotcha. Gotcha. What's your name?
My name is Joseph.
Joseph, how you doing, Joseph?
I'm doing fine.
Yes, I'm just up here recording.
For what? Just let me know and I'll give you whatever you want.
I know what you can do for me while I'm here. You have the passport applications? I don't see them out here.
We don't do some here. Passport application, you have to go to Gladstone.
Okay.
So what else do you need? What else do you
Oh,
need?
he's wearing all black. Yeah. Yeah, we've asked him to leave repeatedly. And he's still recording.
What else do you need?
Thank you. Where?
You want to know something funny?
Mm-hmm.
Come here. This right here
Mm-hmm.
is called Poster 7.
Mm-hmm.
They gave this to you in training when you was on Persian Road next to Union Station.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go right here.
Mm-hmm.
What do that say?
Photos and what?
What do this say? Read that.
No, say it. Say what it says.
You right here. Read it, sir.
I can't read, so
Okay.
read it.
No, you read it. It's your job.
Shenanigans.
Na 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 na
Shenanigans.
na 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 na.
And we're calling shenanigans, folks, because it's not his job to read Poster 7 to the Frauditor. His job is to sort out packages and letters to be delivered for the U.S. Postal Service. He doesn't have to cater to this idiot, but he knows this guy knows that he's in the wrong. That's why he's not going to show his face. That's why he's telling him to take off his face mask.
You can't record someone who has come to the post office to do a business. You can record anything, but you can't record this lady. It's a breach of her privacy. That is all I'm trying to tell you.
Okay, you ready for this?
Yeah.
There's no expectation of privacy in public.
Can I take you and put you on online?
You can if you're not at work. So that picture, listen to
Can
me.
you take off your face?
Listen to
and
me.
let this woman
Look
take
how
you?
close you are to me. Why would I take...
Sorry about the jump cut, guys, but I had to remove a segment where he started talking about the virus. And, well, if you mention that on a YouTube video, there's a high chance that you'll get not only a community guidelines strike, but a chance of your video being demonetized. And I cannot risk that at this time.
Why would I want to take my... Why would I want to take my... Look how close you was to me, though, sir.
Because you are infringing on other people's privacy.
You trying to infringe on my rights. I have a right to record.
You have a constitutional right to be a dumbass. Why don't you jump up on the stand? You have a
Does she have a right to tell you don't record her?
She have a right to say it.
And she told you right here that she doesn't want to come in.
She didn't say that.
I don't want you recording me.
Okay.
But are you still recording her?
I'm recording
Yes.
you.
I'm in the same
She's
space.
right here.
I mean, you can't stand next to her and expect me not to record. I mean, I'm not trying to record her. I can't record the post office. And we're in public.
Let me tell you something.
Go ahead.
I don't care what you are recording.
Uh-huh.
So I'm not hiding my face.
Okay.
If you are man enough, take off your face.
Take off your face.
Mask.
Okay.
If you are man enough, Take off your face mask.
Yeah, you spitting when you talk, man. So
I'm doing what?
I think spit come out your mouth when you was talking. So
Yeah.
yeah, I'm not trying to catch none of that. He didn't even want to read the own rules and regulations on postal property. Let's see what happened when the cops get here, though. I heard you say you calling the cops. Would you apologize if the cops tell you I can do it? If the cops tell you I'm within my rights to record here, are you going to apologize?
I'm not apologizing.
Not you, man. I'm not even coming for
All
you.
I'm saying is you can record everything here.
I can.
But you can't record the people who come in.
Listen, if you're wrong, would you apologize?
I will.
Okay.
Now, we're going to jump ahead to where the cops show up because he does go outside and it's mostly dead air.
Power. Oh, and we got the police pulling up. Hey, how's it going there, officer? What's your
How you
name?
doing?
What's your name and your badge number?
Officer Bush, 4680.
Thank you so much for being professional. What's your name and badge number, sir?
Officer Hines, 04918.
Thank you so much for being professional.
I asked the young man if he needed anything when I realized that he was reporting my customers, and I'm like, I don't appreciate that. If it's anything to help you with, go ahead and let me know what you need. And he just continued recording. And the young lady that was sitting over here in line in queue, she was getting uncomfortable, one of the customers. And I said, that's not okay, it's not appropriate. So please can you leave the property? Since you are not conducting any postal business. So he refused to do so.
Okay,
I
well,
felt the need for you guys to come on by.
sounds like you need to leave the property or we're going to take you to jail.
Now we can do this the easy way or we can do it the hard way. The choice is yours.
Well, come over here. Over here. Okay. Watch this. Over here. This is.
Are you willing to press charges?
Listen.
If it isn't legal?
Yes, sir.
Check this out.
Excellent.
We,
All right.
we can't have
Can we get a supervisor? Can we
We
get
can
a,
talk outside.
no, right here. Listen, no.
I see you choosing the hard way. Okay.
This is poster 7. This is the rules and
But she
regulations.
said you're not conducting any postal business.
Listen to me, sir.
Okay, let's talk outside.
But this is the rule.
Come on. There you go.
Listen,
What
look
is
at
your
this.
vehicle?
Look at this. That's the rules and regulations saying I can't record, sir. You didn't. You skipped.
But you're not.
I was
You're
just
not
trying to
conducting
I did. I asked her for a passport. I left and gave the lady her own personal space.
That's not what
you
you
just
told us.
grabbed my arm. I
Yes,
got
I did.
everything on camera.
Uh-huh.
Can we
Yes,
get a
so do I.
supervisor? Can we get a supervisor out here, please?
Well,
Please.
you need to leave.
This is public property.
No,
That's
it's
a
not.
lobby.
No, it is not. This
Listen,
is a private
This is
business.
actually a private
Li-
entity.
li-
I know it says United States Postal Service,
Listen,
but it's actually a private entity.
You were told to leave. You did not leave.
Listen real quick, sir.
Are you refusing to leave now?
I'll under threat of arrest, I'll leave. But listen,
Okay, good.
But
Go.
listen, there's a poster 7 in.
We need more cops like this to deal with these frauditors. One, he's not going to play his games and just drags him out. And the other one is explaining to him perfectly that, yes, just because it says U.S. Postal Service doesn't mean it's owned by the U.S. government. It is its own private business. I mean, if we had more cops like this, I think the frauditors would be running scared.
It says I have the. Just go look, sir. Can you please go look?
But here's the one thing I do know. I understand if this was a government building. I understand if this was a police station. I understand all that on a government building. Yes.
And one more thing, sir. You know, right now I'm doing a protected activity.
No,
First Amendment,
no,
freedom of the
no,
press.
this-
This is freedom of the
You've been
press.
told to leave. You refuse to leave.
That was our first time ever saying to leave, sir. I got everything on
But the
camera.
Right, but the United States Postal Service actually is a private entity. It's not. I understand it says government, United States Postal Service, but it's actually a private entity.
Okay.
So it's not like.
And can we get a
government building.
supervisor, please? I'm gonna go stand on the sidewalk,
We've
but.
got a supervisor in the
But,
room.
and I'm gonna go stand on the sidewalk because you did tell me to leave. But when I go stand on the sidewalk, can you please? That's the rules and regulations of postal property. There's a section for photos and photography. Can you please read that? It says I can take it in the foyer, lobbies, entrances.
Okay.
It's right there. I'm gonna go stand there. We're gonna wait on your supervisor, and they're gonna let you guys know.
Man, these cops are just owning this newbie. I mean, he's not even making a valid argument to see why he can't stay on the property to wait for the supervisor. These guys are perfect. These are the kind of cops we need to see more of. Let's jump ahead to where the supervisor shows up to deal with this idiot.
Yes, sir. Sergeant Gerner, how may I help you? Hey, can I get your name and badge number of close just for the record?
My name? I just told you. My name
I couldn't hear with the
I'm
wind.
Sergeant Gerner. My badge number is 4944 serial number.
Yes, sir. I came in here today just to kind of get some public information. I know I have every right to record in here. It's actually have a poster 7 in there with the rules and regulations on postal property, saying that photos and photography may be taken in the lobbies, foyers, and corridors. Clear as day. Right.
And it also says you need to have the express written permission of the postmaster or installation head, and that you can be told to stop filming and leave by security or appropriate staff and personnel.
Right when I walked in, the lady she triggered the issue. She said, hey, what are you doing here? I said, I'm just recording. She's like, well, you can't record here. You can't record my customers. She said, this lady do not want to be recorded. The lady didn't even say nothing yet. But I even left the building just to give the lady her privacy, which I really don't even have. I didn't have to do that. Anything I see in public, I can record. That was just a little lobby. I wasn't going to be in there that long. Look how little it is. There's nothing in there. But I did ask them for a passport. They let me know I have to go to another building. I couldn't even get public information to ask them. I'm just documenting as I'm handling my business. These gentlemen, I forget his name, but he actually grabbed me and pulled me out the office. Not even.
Oh, wait, you serious? Let me laugh even harder.
And letting me show him the rules and regulations on postal property. This is a First Amendment protected activity. You cannot turn that into a crime. You and the postal people took an oath to uphold the Constitution. And you pulled me out the building, sir, when I'm telling you I have the right to do so.
Now, when you refuse to leave after being told to leave, that is breaking the law. That is committing a crime known as criminal trespass. And in Kansas, it is punishable by a misdemeanor or a felony charge. In this case, it would be a misdemeanor charge of criminal trespassing. And you could be facing a small fine, a few months probation, or a year in county.
I don't have to leave. They can't make me leave just because I got a black shirt on. I have to commit a crime for you to make me leave this property.
They ask you to leave.
They can't just ask me to leave. No, it's not. That's not how trespass works, sir. If I'm at the police department, you can't just say, hey, leave. I have to commit some type of crime.
Or if you're causing the disturbance,
I didn't cause
people feel uncomfortable.
I did.
That's another
Come on, Sarge. Come on, Sarge. Now, I'm not making nobody uncomfortable by recording. You can't turn protected activity into a crime.
You're absolutely right. You can record anybody you want.
And I didn't say nothing.
Interfering with anybody's work or anything like that.
They came out to me.
Okay. All right.
It's a little lobby, sorry. Once you walk in there, you see it's little. It's nothing too much you can do or say. I just had a couple questions. I was in there 20 seconds and the lady ran out to me. 20 seconds.
You got that on your phone?
I got that. See, the lady was outside. She was outside getting something out somebody's car. So when I walked in, she came in right behind me and was like, hey, what are you doing? You can't record. So, and what's your name again? Your name and badge number? Bush put his hands on me and pulled me out the office.
Yes, it did. Because you
they wanted you to leave, but I'm going to go talk. I haven't talked to the manager. So I'm gonna
okay. And you got to let him know, just because they want me to leave minus a crime, that you can't do that.
Wrong, 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 wrong. Wrong, 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 wrong. You're wrong. You're wrong. You're wrong.
Trespassing is a crime.
Trespassing is a crime, but I wasn't trespassing. You got to commit a crime first. You got to commit a crime first, sir. 25 years, and you ain't got that.
Well, he's got 25 more years experience than you. And when they ask you to leave and you refuse, that is trespassing. If you cannot understand that basic concept, you're going to be in a world of hurt in your frauditing career. So now let's jump ahead to get past all of this dead air that's about to happen to see when the sergeant comes back to speak to our frauditing friend.
Was you able to see poster 7?
Say again?
Was you able to see the rules and regulations on the wall?
Did you also see the rules about disorderly conduct and if you're impeding customers doing
I didn't
business?
say nothing to nobody, sir. Right when I walked in, the lady she came outside. So right when I came in, she came right behind me. I didn't even know who she was. She just started talking to me. She could have been a customer. I don't know. Once I noticed that the lady was really just uncomfortable, I went outside so she can handle her business. and then just came back. And I only hung around because they said they was calling you guys.
Right now you're on the sidewalk anyway. You're on public property. And here's the deal. In that foyer is public property. You're correct about that. But the issue is when you're making customers uncomfortable, that's a prohibited act, which is on that rules and regulations. If you're impeding any business, any customers doing business, that's a prohibited act. That's on that rules and regulations.
This is a First Amendment protected activity. You cannot turn a First Amendment protected activity into a crime.
I really hate how frauders are using that phrase. You can't turn a First Amendment protected activity into a crime. It's not the fact that you're exercising your First Amendment rights and they're turning that into a crime. No, it's the crimes you're committing as you're doing it, such as disorderly conduct and criminal trespassing. Those are the crimes the frauders are committing. When people are telling them to leave and they have case law and they have standing to tell them to leave and they refuse to do so. When they are raising their voice and disturbing the peace, that gives them the right to tell them to leave. And it's not because they're filming or exercising our First Amendment rights. It's because they're being a dick.
That's public property. I'm not saying nothing. I can record. Your feelings don't overrule my constitutional right. So if you're uncomfortable with me recording you and we're in public, you go to Disneyland with your Disneyland with your kids and you about to take a picture. You gonna make everybody behind you sign a waiver? They uncomfortable being on your.
Let me read the actual word.
Come on, Sergeant. Come on, get them. This is public. This is public. This is public property.
It is a public building, but if you're making people uncomfortable, I'll read this to you so you can get it all on your disorderly conduct.
I'm not impeding.
That creates loud or unusual noise, or which impedes entrance or departure to post offices, or otherwise obstructs the usual use of.
I didn't do none of that.
Foyers, corridors,
I didn't do none of that.
Elevators, stairways,
none of
parking
that.
lots, or which otherwise tend to impede or disturb the public.
I didn't do none of that.
You just said in your own words that you made that gal uncomfortable.
I didn't do none of that.
But you did. The officer's right. You admitted on camera in your own words that you made that woman feel uncomfortable. That grants them the right to revoke your access to the building.
Which is their right to do, in order to ensure that the post office operates as well as it can. Now you're out here, you can record all you want. We can't keep you from going back in there now once we leave. But again, if you continue to do the acts that make people uncomfortable, make the workers and make the public in general uncomfortable when they go in there to conduct their business, I'm sure we're going to be called back out here. And then we'll call the postal inspector and have them come and take care of this.
Okay? And again, one more thing, you guys.
You already have his info?
No, we've not.
You just want to give it? Do you want to provide us your information?
Am I obligated? Okay. So can I go back in there?
It's only fair since you got all our information.
You're public. You're a public servant. I'm private.
Back on the sidewalk.
He said I can go back in there. He said he finna leave.
We can't stop at this point. I mean, that's right.
Damn, look at this dude.
That's like I said.
Wow, man, this. Oh, man, he wanted to make an arrest so bad. Wow. Uphold our constitutional rights, man. This dude right here. This dude right here. Yeah, skate. Look at this dude. Look at this dude. Yeah. Yeah.
And that's where the video ends. Clearly this frauditor has a long way to go, but I assure you, with the way he's acting, he'll be arrested in no time. So if you guys like this video, please like, share, and subscribe. Leave a thumbs up and a comment because it helps me with the algorithm. And if you can, please consider becoming a member. With all that being said, be well, be safe, and I'll see you guys next time. And a special thank you to all members of the news team. Without your guys' continuous, ongoing support, I couldn't keep the channel going, so I want to thank you all personally from the bottom of my heart.